Three new businesses have just been introduced into GTA Online: the Hands-On Car Wash, Higgins Heli Tours, and Smoke on the Water. And today, we're going to explain exactly how these businesses work, how you can make money with them, how to make the most money with them, and if they're worth it. So let's not waste any time. If you enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this. Let's go. So first things first, how do we actually start the process of buying these businesses? Well, you need to wait for a call from Martin Madrazo. Once Martin calls you, you can go down to the airport and watch this cutscene here. From there, you have the ability to only buy the one business at this point, and that's the Hands-On Car Wash. This is going to cost exactly $1 million, and you can pay an extra $10,000 to make it a different color if you want. Once you've purchased the Hands-On Car Wash, you then have the option to buy two additional businesses: the Higgins Heli Tours for $900,000 and Smoke on the Water for $850,000. But you might not actually want to do this. Before we talk about how we actually make money with any of these businesses, we actually have to talk about the built-in bonuses that come as soon as you purchase these properties. As soon as you purchase the Hands-On Car Wash, if you own the Counterfeit Cash Factory MC business, that is now going to earn you 35% more money. If you buy Smoke on the Water, that will give your Weed Farm MC business a 35% increase in profits as well. If you buy Higgins Heli Tours, this is going to increase the profit from your hangar business by 10%. Now, you may have a few questions about this. No, this does not increase the amount of money you'll make from your nightclub with these businesses. This is only the actual MC businesses and the hangar themselves. This also will not increase the amount of money you can make from street dealers with these businesses, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, let's get into the actual businesses themselves, alright? With these properties, there's actually 6 ways to make money, and we're going to cover all of them in this video. The first way is through legal work. The second is through money laundering. The third is through Mr. Favor work. The fourth is through the safe in your car wash. The fifth is through collectibles. And the sixth is through the new Quickie Farm missions. This might seem a bit complicated. Don't worry, we're going to take it step by step and it's all going to make sense. Let's start with the main way you're going to make money, and that's through these first two: legal work and the money laundering missions. These actually work together to make a fair bit of money. All three of the car wash, the heli tours, and the Smoke on the Water businesses operate the exact same way when it comes to the money laundering. So you either head to the laptop inside the business or call your new contact Raf and start up a money laundering mission. Each business has 4 different money laundering missions that you can do. For the car wash, these 4 missions are stealing a car from a cargo container, burning down piles of cash inside a warehouse, disguising yourself in a security van, heading to banks around the map and stealing cash, or stealing money from rival money laundering businesses. All of these missions will take between 3 and 7 minutes, except for that security van mission. I would recommend just finding a new session if you get that one. These are very quick, easy missions. Once you complete them, you'll have to wait about 10 minutes for Wrath to launder the money, and then you're gonna earn $35,000. That money will be sitting next to your bed in your car wash. $35,000 for about 3 to 7-ish minutes work. It's okay. You know, it's not awesome, it's not the best way to make money in the game, but it's fine. But what about the other 2 businesses, Smoke on the Water and Higgins Heli Tours? Well, they're the exact same. If you go into those businesses, it's the same type of thing. Free roam missions, there's just going to be 4 different ones. For example, the Smoke on the Water missions have you going around destroying rival weed farms, and the Heli Tour business has you going around stealing helicopters on trucks, protecting clients on a yacht. You know, basic free roam GTA Online missions that we're kind of used to at this point. Again, once you complete these missions, it will take Raf about 10 minutes to launder the money, and that money will be waiting in your car wash again. So when it comes to the money laundering missions, it's not really worth buying the heli tours or the Smoke on the Water business because it's the exact same thing, and you may as well just do the car wash missions. They're all going to make you $35,000 for each mission, which takes about 3 to 7 minutes. Now, when you complete one of these money laundering missions, that's going to increase your business's heat bar by 10%. And once this heat bar gets full, you won't be able to do any more of these missions. So how do we lower the heat bar? Well, that's when that legal work that we spoke about earlier comes into play. Each of the 3 properties have a different type of legal work. For the car wash, you have to go get a client's car, bring it to the car wash it, and take it back. This is going to get you just under $2,000. And yeah, that's not much money, but that's not the reason you do it. You only have to complete one of these missions to completely remove your business's heat bar. Even if it's completely full, the heat will drop to 0 after doing one of these missions. For Higgins Heli tours, to reduce the heat, you need to take some tourists on a helicopter tour across Los Santos. This is going to earn you $5,000 and again completely drop your heat. For Smoke on the Water, you need to go around delivering weed, because I guess weed is legal in Los Santos now. This will earn you a few $1,000s, drop your heat, and you even have the option to deliver the correct strain to the correct clients to get a little bit more of a tip, but it's not really worth it. It's only a few $100 extra. So that's the main way to make money, or the active way to make money with those 3 properties. Let's move into the next way, and that's through the safe. If you have a lot of other businesses in the game, this is automatically going to become one of the best safes in the entire game. Because the more businesses that you own, the more money the safe is going to make you. So you can see here how much money each of the other businesses is going to make us. And if you own one of every single type of property, this safe will make you $30,000 every in-game day, which is 48 minutes. And that's nothing to scoff at. $30,000 every 48 minutes for doing nothing. That's going to add up pretty quick. You should also probably know that the car wash, Higgins Heli tours, and Smoke on the Water will all give you $750 per in-game day through the safe, but if you do 15 money laundering missions with each of those businesses, that's actually going to increase to $1,500 per in-game day. So if you do that and you own all of the other properties in the game, you can earn just over $32,000 per in-game day with this safe. Just remember to come collect the safe every few hours because the safe caps out at $100,000. So if you don't collect it, it's gonna start to overflow pretty quickly. It's also important to know that every in-game day, or every time the safe fills up a bit, this is gonna increase your heat bar by 8% as well. So even if you don't plan on doing the money laundering missions, you will have to do a car wash mission or legal work every once in a while if you want to keep using the safe. Also at the laptop in any of these properties, you can start up Mr. Faber missions. These are basically contact missions that are going to pay you roughly $20,000 to $30,000. At the moment, there's 6 of these. That's not much money, gonna be honest. These aren't great for making money, and every time you complete one of these, it's gonna increase your business's heat by 10%. For your career progress, you do need to complete all of these with the maximum profit, but I know most people probably don't care about the career progress, so I'll go over how to complete that at the end of the video. Let's move on to the next way to make money with these businesses, and that's actually through collectibles, believe it or not. Every day there will be 10 daily collectibles that are going to spawn around the map, but only if you own the Smoke on the Water business. So like I said, each day 10 of these little packets will spawn around the map, and you're going to get $7,500 for each one you collect. If you collect all of them, you'll get an extra $25,000, which means collecting all 10 in one day will get you $100,000 total. If this is something you're interested in and you want to collect these each day, I'd recommend going to gtaweb.eu. I'll leave a link in the description. That website will update daily, showing you the exact locations of all of these collectibles. The final way to make money with these businesses is through the new Quickie Farm property. If you walk into it, it's going to start up one of these missions. What are these missions? Well, basically post-op delivery missions, just with a bit of a faster vehicle. So this is going to put you in a Sentinel GTS car that just came out, and you basically have to deliver medical supplies to 6 different places around the map. Completing all 6 of these before the time expires will get you $37,000, and it's probably going to take you about 15, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of this. This is actually pretty boring. So yeah, I guess only do this if you really want to, or if you're really bored. Now, if you've stuck around to the end and you want to know how to do these Mr. Faber missions with the maximum profits, here we go. The first mission is Liquid Market. All you need to do to get the max profits for this one is once you break into the house that has the dog in it, after you hack the computer in the apartment, there's going to be 2 Coke locations that you need to get Coke from. This can either spawn in the bedroom, in the living room, or behind the dog on the kitchen counter. Grab those 2, and once you get to the end of the mission, you'll get the max profit. For the next mission, ROI, once you break into the casino, on the penthouse level, there's going to be an additional penthouse that you can break into. It's going to have a $ money symbol on the map. Break into that penthouse, grab the casino chips, and then make your way down to the garage. Once you're in the garage, of course, you need to steal the vehicle there. The only other thing you need to do is make sure that this car doesn't get damaged at all. If you grab those casino chips and deliver the car in perfect condition, you'll get maximum profit. The next mission is compound interest. Once you get to Skinny's apartment and take him to the containers, take out the enemy that has this special icon on the minimap. Run over to him and pick up his safe codes. From there, you need to pick up this buzzsaw and start breaking into containers. 3 of the 5 additional containers that you can break into will have additional loot for you to take. Take all 3 of those pieces of loot, as well as the diamonds from the container Skinny unlocked, and you'll get maximum profit. The next mission, Mutual Funds, made me want to die. This is one of the worst missions in the entire game because this flatbed always finds a way to get stuck. Anyway, if you want maximum profits, you just need to make sure that this flatbed does not get damaged at all. One of the best ways to do that is to bring a vigilante along, for example, and just blow up all of the enemies before they get the chance to shoot the flatbed. The next mission, Current Liabilities, makes you go out near the power plant and pick up GJ. All you need to do to get the maximum profits here is get to GJ before he loses too much health and deliver him to the hospital at full health. Once you complete the mission and collect all of the extra cash that the game tells you to get, you'll get maximum profit. And for the final mission, the Monopoly, complete the mission like normal up until the point where you get to the construction site. Once you're here, try and progress through completely stealthy if you can. I'm not sure if this is required, but you can actually kill the boss by dropping explosives on him using this crane. Once you've done that, head to the bottom of the construction site, take out these enemies, and grab the duffel bag containing the cash. Once you do that and complete the mission, you'll get maximum profit. So are these properties worth it? Well, my answer to that question would be, it depends on how much you're planning on playing GTA Online over the next year. If you have all of the properties in the game, just buying the car wash alone and using the safe in the car wash will get you quite a bit of money. So if you're going to be grinding a lot over the next year, yeah, probably buy the car wash because that safe is really good. But in terms of the actual money laundering part of the business, it's not going to be that great. It's really going to be something you only use when it's on double money, and apart from that, it's probably going to go unused. As for Smoke on the Water and Higgins Heli Tours, these are just businesses you absolutely do not need. It's a cool concept being able to connect multiple businesses to the one business, but really they're just not worth it. They're the exact same as the car wash. So for most people, I would recommend staying away from at least the Heli Tours and Smoke on the Water. The car wash though, you could make an argument that it's worth it. Anyway, if the guide helped you out, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Boys.
Favorite color, money green. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade.